When I was a child, I wanted to do a lot. I wanted to be a drummer. I have no idea right now if I wanted to be a drummer. I wanted to be a teacher because I love teaching. I teach today in Sunday school. And I wanted to be a doctor because I wanted to fix people. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be an actress, a model. So I wanted to be a lot of different things. I was very passionate about each of those things. What I'm doing now really is not any of those things that I wanted to be as a child, but I'm from New York, and after college, I knew that the best way to get a little bit more money for what I knew how to do was to go to New York City, because my hometown is just 4 square miles. Went down there, took one of those reading, typing tests, and based on that, they put me into a publishing area. And pretty much that's how I landed in, like kind of marketing, publishing. I wouldn't necessarily say that this work that I do is a calling, but I would say that I've been called to glorify God and to express my faith in certain instances where I don't go prepared to do that, but that happens. And I think that I'm in the right place right now where I'm supposed to be until God says I'm supposed to move. God is, making a difference in other people's lives by maybe putting me there at a certain time to help them out in whatever way that could be. So that's what I found interesting, because I'm always asking God, okay, order my steps, God, show me where to change or to move. But I'm still here, so there's a purpose, I believe, for me being there. It's not necessarily my calling, but somehow when people say be the leader where you are, wherever you are called, that's where God uses you. And that's how I feel it's happening with me. I really do. The tensions I have in reference to my calling, I can sometimes sing because I am upset and I do need to calm down. So if I'm having a difficult day on the job, one of the tensions I may be feeling, I may need to just walk out, take some time alone, because I could get angry, frustrated, or not feel very well within myself. And then I do believe that presents an aura within you, and you exude that. And so then people don't want to be around that type of aura. So Sherice just needs to take herself away from her cube, settle down, maybe go off and sing I Give Myself Away, and just get herself settled and then come on back to work. So I sing every day. So what's great, part of the calling is that I am on the praise team at church. So I do get to sing and give glory to God. And I love that part. And so those are some of the same songs I sing at work. So that's that great relationship of being able to be who I am no matter where I'm at and express my faith. So that's the type of way I use part of that calling. What I really believe that I'm called to do is somehow with communication with languages. I love languages. I always try to learn a phrase of the language of whoever walks into the job I'm at or wherever I'm at. So I'll speak Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, Armenian, anything, just a little phrase. So, and I just love languages. I come alive. If I hear someone of a different culture talking, oh my gosh, I want to communicate with them. So that's where I come alive. How I'm supposed to use that and give God glory, I'm not I'm not so sure about that, but I come alive. I've loved languages since I was a child. I've always wanted to just be able to communicate with every person. Because I really believe if we can communicate with one another, even just a small greeting, it breaks down a barrier. And if we could break down the barriers in the world, people will start to talk and see that we're all human and we all have some of the same basic needs. And that's a conversation I yearn for every day. What I really would like to do is teach in the community. Help young people. That's really what I would like to do. So when I retire, Sherice is not really retiring. She's retiring so she could do what she believes God is calling her to do. It could be in an after-school program, like a couple of times a week, like 3 or 4 times a week, something like that. Something with creative. It's got to be with either writing or drawing or, making a sweater or an outfit or something, because those are things I believe God has blessed me to do at different chapters in my life. So something where I'm teaching them and helping them to see what is the gift God's given them and encourage them to grow up in that. That's what I really would like to do. I had my own business, Harper Knits. I made clothing, sold it to downtown Minneapolis. She always wanted to write, and she wrote 2 books, And so she did. She is getting to do some of those things that little girl wanted to do. Sherice is nothing. It's God. It's all God. He uses me. And that's how I try. I don't have anything. I don't own anything. I believe everything belongs to God. And I just pray that He will always help me to just use His gifts in the right manner. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. Ooh, I give myself away so you can use me.